stars up, and now there's just one road to take. It's growing up over with green, so easy to drive on, but not what it seems. The poison is spilling upstream, and it's taking out every living thing. Every living thing. Who told you that you were no good? There's no use in trying, and even if you could, it wouldn't come out like it should. This stubborn kudzu just covers these words. Could you listen to somebody else? Will you only drink from the thoughts of yourself? Are you under the canopy spell? You're taking the heat.
That was so nice. Honestly, the best tip I have for just traveling around New Zealand is wherever you plan to make camp. I know the sandflies are absolute pests, but pick a place that's next to the water. I swear, the sandflies are totally worth it. Hiking all day and then washing off in a mountain river. Oh, it's one of my favorite things in the whole world. You know, sometimes I can be really fucking depressing, and I can think that life is so complicated and difficult and hard and arduous. But then there's moments like this where it's just like a simple little river swim, and I'm like, life is really quite simple and beautiful in its simplicity. Okay, I've got to move. I can't, I'm just getting absolutely demolished by sandflies. But look how pretty this is. Oh my god. So this is my first time out on a camping trip by myself. And this is actually a pretty big moment of overcoming some fears I have around doing this sort of thing by myself. Because usually I'll have either Daniel or a friend come with me. Yeah, just doing things on my own has been something that I've been really wanting to just be more comfortable with. I feel like there's a lot of hesitancy that I have around traveling by myself, just because, I've been in a partnership with Daniel for 14 years. So he's been my buddy that I've always kind of done things with or gone away with, or, if I have come down here, usually I've come out camping with my friends, which I love doing that so much. But I have just such a craving to do more hikes and travels, and to do that I know that I can't just rely on always having someone else there to come along with me. And so this trip has been about kind of overcoming those fears and getting more comfortable with doing larger trips and hikes and camping stints by myself. So I've been really easing my way into it. So the first night that I camped out at St. Arnaud and Nelson Lakes, I picked that campsite particularly because it felt very, very safe and public. This one is a little bit more out of my comfort zone. It's a lot more isolated. However, it's still it's a dock campsite, and I've stayed here before, so I'm familiar with the camp zone. Oh gosh, but it is just a naturally larger campsite, and it feels a little bit more isolated. So I'm slowly pushing myself out of my comfort zone more and more on this trip. And then who knows, maybe I'll get to a point where I can do a walk into a shelter or a hut and camp and stay there by myself for a night. I feel that is something that I would really like to get myself up to. That's something that I really like to be able to do. Of course, I love doing these trips with Daniel. So like, he feels very missed right now, but he's going to come and meet me next week, which is very exciting. It's just the being on my own that's the most like frightening thing, because like everything I'm so like I can put the like putting the tent up, doing these hikes, cooking meals for myself out here. Like I know that I am capable. And this is actually something that I realized today, is that I have a lot of like hesitancy towards doing things, not because I fear myself incapable. I know that I'm capable of doing them, but it's like fear of how I will be received by others. So I'm out for another stroll. This one is just off the campsite that I was staying at. I finally made it to some shade, some tree cover. Just been walking out in the sun for the last like, not too long, like 15 minutes or so, but oh my god, it's so hot today. And I've sunblocked the hell out because I just refuse to get sunburnt. I had a really good sleep last night, and I was really proud of myself. Like, I wasn't scared like at all, and it was kind of crazy how quiet it was. Once the birds went to sleep, it was just like completely still, and I woke up this morning at about 4 or 5 a.m. and the moon was setting below the mountain, and it was just so incredible. I just had a really nice and slow morning, but out on this hike, and I think it'll take approximately 5 hours there and back. So I'm kind of like accounting for maybe 6 hours, though with the time that I made yesterday on that hike, it could be closer to 4, who knows, but I'm kind of just like putting aside this whole day just to like do this walk. This is from the Horden campsite to the Horden shelter, which is back in here, and this forest is so pretty, so I'm very excited to hopefully keep walking through the forest for a little bit, because it is brutal with the sun out there. Okay, time to go. Well, hello there. We're about just over halfway, I believe. Let me have a look. Yeah, we're about halfway, and I'm feeling really good. It's feeling really nice. I'm gutted though, because I thought I packed my chippies, but I left my chippies in the car. It's okay. I'll have some chippies to look forward to on my return. But for now, we are in this section that's just like quite exposed to the sun, and I was just getting very thirsty and very dry. And I just wanted to take a pause because I can. It's been so nice because I feel like I can really just like slow down and just like take this walk as like fast or as slow as I like, and take pauses whenever I want to, because I just got so much time. Got nothing but time. So I'm just doing a little lip balm. I think there'll be a water source further up. I'll save lunch for when I get there. And I'll eat some more scrog and some more nuts for now. So I've done a few river crossings, which I was really proud of myself for. Ever since I fell doing a river crossing with Daniel, I've been quite apprehensive about them. These have been really good because they're like deep, and they're maybe up to like just up my upper thigh, but the rocks don't feel super slippery. So it's actually been really nice to just overcome my fear, just overcoming lots of fears on this trip. Fears of camping by myself, fears of staying overnight by myself in a tent, fears of river crossings. Right, I'll save battery on my camera.
Where